mercy and His glory in His church and among our hearts and our minds tonight. As I said earlier, everything, thank you. Everything in our life got a beginning and got an end. I really can't imagine that 5 weeks went that fast, that quick. I spent with you a blessed, quality, precious time. I discovered a lot of treasures in this church. I met a lot of great people. And I'm very proud of you in this church and in the work the fathers worked hard to reach this level. May God bless them and heavenly blessing. We live according to God's love and God's plan, and love never fades. And God will come and reward everyone according to his deeds. So first of all, I thank you for all your hospitality. Again, every one of you, everyone, have been very kind to me. You are very civilized, good group, and I wanted to keep the quality and I want to improve and to be better and better. To be like light to all Maryland and all the nearby areas, and to glorify God in everything you do and every day you live. You went through a lot the last few months, and we all know that, and I'm sorry about the tough time, but it's life test. Things may happen, but improving our quality once we take it positive. Anything in our life, once we allow God to enter and to solve it His own good way, in His own good time, will come to the good. So we reached the level that after the test that the church went through, His Holiness, the Father of the Church, His Holiness Pope Tawadros, as you all know, and I mentioned in the first day I arrived, he wanted to be with his sons, Father Girgis Gabriel and Father David Milad, and he asked them to come to have a quiet time and to be closer to him and to see them face to face, to be able to direct their life according to God's will and God's guidance. And this is what exactly happened. And he sent me and he said, go and check on my children and tell them I love them, I care about them. And this is what exactly also happened. So I will never regret the time I spent here. It was good memory to me. And God may gather us again and again through His will. And yesterday I received the new decision, or the decision His Holiness came up to about the service of the two fathers and the service of this church. And if anyone needs any comment or anything to discuss with me, not in the church, after we go in peace, I will meet them in the office with all my heart open to anyone. Please, to keep the house of the Lord holy and organized. His Holiness Pope Tawadros, the second resolution concerning the service of Father Girgis Gabriel and Father David Milad. Of course, this will be only the final decisions. I will not read the details, no need about the details, and I ask His Holiness permission that these details are confidential. Why he took these decisions after prayers and after time. First, about Father Girgis Gabriel, will spend a year serving St. George and Amba Sarabamon Church, Azbet El-Ward in Egypt, and after this year, His Holiness will study the possibility of his return to USA to serve in another church, but not in Baltimore. Second, about Father David Milad, will return to USA to serve in St. Mary's Church in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. these are the two decisions about what happened, or the decision after His Holiness met the Fathers. And I want you to make sure that His Holiness took these two decisions without leaning toward any one of the sides, or being affected by any email or phone call, just his meeting with the Fathers, their honesty with His Holiness, and how they look after their salvation and their life with Christ, and this is the best for them. And for the best for the Church, I asked for the temporary time, for the meantime, His Holiness. I said to him, but now we thank you, Sayyidina, because you sent Abouna Serafim, which I respect and honor a lot, and he's a gift to this church. And so far, in no time, he found a place in every heart, in every house, the young and the old. We thank God that He sent this precious quality to the church, this spiritual man, and we expect a lot from him. But because you are a huge, big congregation, we asked help until His Holiness, as he said, check for a good deacon, quality deacon, and I will immediately ordain him to help in this church, because I don't want anyone to get lost. So I arranged the last 3 days. I've been in touch with 3 fathers, Father Paul from Washington, D.C., and willingly he will come one evening per week. I suggested Thursday, but some of you said there is a Coptic club, so they will, with Abouna Shmouda, will arrange either changing the evening to another evening, or changing the time of the Coptic club, and Abouna will come every Thursday. And Abouna Michael Suriel from New Jersey will come every other weekend. He will arrive Friday evening, and will spend all Saturday with Abouna and with all of you to look after the youth and after the families. And yesterday I made another third deal with Abouna Yusuf Shahata from Anvil. He's a very knowledgeable, great in English, very good mind, and a talented priest. He offered to come Sunday evening once a month, or if he's able to make it twice a month. So we're trying to surround you with a lot of help, a lot of care before I go, because unfortunately, although the church, I know they asked that I may extend my stay for 2 more weeks or even 1 month, but next month we have a lot of things around the first annual celebration of the enthronement of His Holiness, and the Holy Synod committees, and all this needs a lot of arrangements. So Sayyidina said, please come immediately after we finish Sunday the 6th of October. So I was willingly love to come, but my responsibility and my obedience to His Holiness prevented that I may extend. But we thank God that I spent all these weeks with you. I will read the decision again in Arabic. قرار قداسة البابا تودروس الثاني بخصوص خدمة القمص جرجس بوريال والقس ديفيد ميلاد. أولاً بخصوص أبونا جرجس، يقضي القمص جرجس بوريال عام يخدم فيه في كنيسة ملك جرجس والأنبا سربامون بعزبة الورد في مصر، على أن ينظر قداسة البابا في أمر عودته لأمريكا بعد ذلك للخدمة في كنيسة أخرى غير بالتيمور بعد انتهاء هذا العام. وثانيا بخصوص أبونا ديفيد أن يعود القس ديفيد ميلاد لأمريكا للخدمة في كنيسة السيدة العذراء في بيتسبرغ أمريكا. I want you to look positive about your life. These are 2 persons, and they are looking carefully about their life. Take a decision about yours. Thank God we have the church through the hard work of the 2 fathers for years. May God reward them with heavenly reward, and they may continue their life through God's fear and through God's wisdom. We love them, we respect them, we honor them, and we honor all the work they've done and all the service they have served. because they were doing and still doing this for Christ's sake and for God's sake. But the Christ always is the church always is the church of Christ. Maybe God tested you these kinds of tests to focus on whom we are meeting in the church. Always focus on God's plan. Always focus for what you may gain from the altar. Always focus on how to be a good example to others. The last thing I may plead and ask you to do, I came and I found a lovely unity in the church, and I heard about the history of this church, and I left a lot of good memories in everyone's heart. The youth, the children, the adults, everyone, keep the unity. Apart from this, division is evil. Keep the unity. Keep the focus on God's altar. Love one another. Taste how to function under pressure and how to forgive and how to start a fresh new start. This will help you to gain a lot from God. So please, do not go outside this church or do not go back home losing but gaining. That's a test for everyone else. So please, remember the fathers in your prayers. Remember the church and the fathers who will come and look after the church for the time being. And finally, we are in God's good hands. He sent, as he said, Abouna Serafim. From His Holiness, he got the full authority as a leader of this church right now to arrange the service, to check the things about the board matters. He's the leader here. Anyone want to ask about anything about the church will not call me in Egypt. Will call Abouna Serafim. Abouna Serafim as a friend may call me, and all of you as sons and daughters may call me, of course, in Egypt. I'm just kidding. You are in my heart, and I will always remember you until we meet again. May God bless every one of you. Through His blessing, glory to God now and forever. Amen. And accept our prayers and pray thankfully. Our Father who art, thy kingdom come, with thou on earth in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those trespassing against us, and lead us